This morning, after his pressure campaign to bring charges against former FBI Director James Comey, President Trump setting his sights on another former FBI director, Christopher Wray, who Trump himself nominated in 2017. The president overnight accusing Wray without evidence of inappropriate behavior, saying he would think the Justice Department is investigating him. Trump seeming to point to the FBI's conduct on January 6th, on social media falsely suggesting that agents were at the Capitol prior to and during the riot, acting as agitators and insurrectionists. But the Justice Department's Inspector General has already found such claims to be untrue, finding in a December 2024 report that there was no evidence that undercover agents infiltrated the crowd when the riot broke out. Current FBI Director Kash Patel backing up that conclusion, posting agents were sent into a crowd control mission. As Trump makes good on his promises of retribution, the president now says there are more indictments to come.
I think there'll be others.
The Trump Justice Department is already targeting some of the president's fiercest critics, including Comey and former National Security Advisor John Bolton, whose home and office the FBI searched last month related to allegations he possessed classified documents. Trump has long threatened to take legal action against his political opponents, but Friday it became a reality. Comey, the first to face criminal charges. The former FBI director indicted by a grand jury for allegedly lying to Congress and obstructing a congressional proceeding. The charges brought by Trump's new hand-picked U.S. attorney, his former personal lawyer, Lindsey Halligan, who was appointed just days ago after the previous U.S. attorney, also appointed by the president, refused to go after Trump's enemies. Comey has been in Trump's crosshair for years. He blames Comey for the investigation into Russian interference in his 2016 campaign. But the former FBI director says he still has faith in the court system.
But I have great confidence in the federal judicial system, and I'm innocent. So let's have a trial and keep the faith.
But some Democrats are not as confident.
I have no faith in Donald Trump's judicial system. He has turned this judicial system to be his own political fighter, do what he wants politically, so that he tells them to go after people he doesn't like.
And we're also learning from the New York Times this morning that the DOJ has subpoenaed records related to the travel of Fulton County DA Fani Willis, the prosecutor who brought election interference charges against Trump. But the full nature of this investigation, Robin, is unclear.
And Mary, the president ordered National Guard troops to another U.S. city?
Yeah, Robin, the president over the weekend announcing that he's directed Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to send troops to Portland, Oregon to fight crime there, saying he's authorized them to use, quote, full force if necessary. But the timing and scope of this is unclear, but it is raising plenty of legal questions. The Democratic governor there fighting back, saying, quote, there is no need for military troops in our city. And Oregon is now suing the Trump administration to block the federal government from deploying the National Guard to the city, Robin.
We will see what happens, Mary. Thank you.